Todd Horowitz is here for our final trade of the day, taking a look at a shopping stock.
Right, I'm going on a shopping spree. I'm hungry. I got to go to the grocery store.
Well, Amazon's on a shopping spree, so traders are going to follow the money.
Absolutely. Amazon's been unbelievable. It continues to buy up all of its competition, and of course, that was one of the theories, I think, behind their whole model, is they were going to put everybody out of business. But I think
it's working.
Yeah, it's definitely working. If you see last week when they had the announcement when they took over Whole Foods, look at what happened to Walmart, Kroger, Costco. Now, I think Costco is the biggest affected by this Walmart deal because they have the same business model. But however, I do like looking at Kroger here. Kroger took a double beating last week. First of all, it had earnings that were bad, and then it got the beat down from the Amazon deal. And I think that here at the $22, $22.50, $23 level, I think that's a great opportunity. They make money. They make about $2. So, I mean, it's a great fundamental play, and I would think there'd be a great opportunity to step in here. I expect at worst a bounce, but also you could think Kroger could come into play at some point through Amazon if they're looking for another distribution center. It'd be a great spot to go to. What
would be an option strategy on Kroger?
I think here you'd want to be, not a high risk strategy. You'd want to go more with something like probably in the money, out in probably September or maybe even go out to January. I typically don't do.
Would you be buying a call then?
I'd be buying calls.
So you'd be buying calls in the money?
Right. I would buy probably, let's say, the 20 call in September or even in January. If you're a little bit more aggressive and you want to try to create some extra yield, you could actually sell a put as well, but that would require margin amount of the stock. So for every 100 shares, you would have to put up 2,200 to sell that put, but you could create some additional yield for yourself as well. So I think it's a great play. However you want to play it, I would either buy the stock or buy in the money calls, but if you buy in the money calls, you don't get the dividends. So again, I like to buy the stock, but I would also look to sell possibly some puts to create some additional yield down the road.
What would be your target price on Kroger? Where do you think this stock could go, say, in the next year?
Well, last week it came from 30. So, could it go back to 30? I would think 30 is an easy target, and there's a couple of gaps to fill. I mean, I think in the short term, I think before the end of the year, I think we could be back at 26 or 27.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Great to be here.